They said no one could survive that ambush. But when the last call for help echoed through the smoke, a single rifle answered. From the man everyone thought was dead. Sergeant Cole Davis had been silent since the day his sniper team was wiped out overseas. He came home to a small town where people whispered about how he froze during the mission. Even the younger soldiers avoided sitting near him at the bar. The legend who missed, they would mutter behind his back. Cole never defended himself. He just shook their hands, bought their drinks, and left before the laughter started. What no one knew was that on that brutal night 3 years ago, Cole took shrapnel across his ribs and still dragged 2 wounded men half a mile under fire. He'd lost his best friend, Lieutenant Ramirez, who died shielding him from a grenade. The guilt hit harder than the blast. Since then, Cole had promised himself he'd never pick up a rifle again. But one gray morning his radio crackled alive. A recon SEAL team had been surrounded deep in the canyons, heavy fire, pinned down and out of sight from extraction. The only line of sight left was from a ridge just 2 miles from Cole's cabin. He stared at his old sniper case under the bed. Dust on the scope, rust on the bolt. His hands shook as he opened it. By the time he reached the ridge, the sun was sinking through a red haze. The gunfire below sounded like thunder. Cole lay flat on the rocks, breathing slow, steady, the smell of gun oil and hot sand filling his lungs. Through the scope, he saw flashes of muzzle fire around the SEAL's position. He whispered, "Hold on, boys." Then, tap, tap. Tap. Every shot landed clean. One enemy dropped, then another. The SEALs below looked up, confused but alive. Cole kept adjusting, his shoulder bruised from the recoil, until the canyon fell silent, but for the wind. His radio buzzed. "Who the hell are you?" A voice gasped. Cole answered only, "Your guardian ghost." When command tracked the transmission, they realized Cole had acted without authorization. His name never appeared in any official report. The credit went to unidentified support fire. The town that once mocked him never knew he had saved 10 lives that day. Cole didn't argue. He just went back to his quiet porch, same as always. Weeks later, a package arrived at his door. No return address. Inside was a folded flag, a single SEAL insignia, and a note. "For the man who saw us before the dark did." Cole smiled for the first time in years. He stood, saluted the horizon, and whispered, "Rest easy, Ramirez. Mission accomplished."